News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
Pratham started as a initiative back in '94 by two professors. One went back from US. He was a chemistry professor. Took a job with University. He started as a volunteer with UNICEF. And the second was a professor in Mumbai with Nirmala Niketan. So they started running preschools in the slums of Mumbai. They had 2,000 children in '94. They scaled the work from 2,000 children to 60,000 children in first 5 years. And then this story came to India. The guy named Vijay Goradia, he saw the work, he brought it to Houston, shared with his friends. And Vijay and his friends started raising money in Houston. That gave birth to Pratham USA. So problem that we want to help solve in India is in primary schools. Children have access to school, they go to school, but there is no learning, especially the government school. If the fifth grader is not able to read at the second grade, half the students cannot read. So if you cannot read, write and count, Itihas, Bhugool, Vigyan is of no use. So they drop out. So we want to help such children with supplemental education. We have no schools. We are partnering with government schools. So what we do is we go into neighborhood, recruit a young lady, young man who has 9th, 10th grade education, train them, and they give supplemental help to children with the basics of reading, writing and arithmetic. So they have a chance to go beyond 5th grade. So we started in year '94 with 2,000 children. Today we are serving 1 million children in our own system with 4 million more children with the government partnership. In the government schools, our people just share our model and see if the government wants to take up. So we are only in supplemental education. We don't have schools. We work with the government school. Our work is very effective, very low cost, and we measure the results. We started in 98, 99. First year we raised $250,000. Last year, after 24 years, we took about $30 million in US. $30 million. Plus we have other resource centers where we raise money in UK, in Australia, in Holland, and in many other countries. We have one in Sweden. Mainly our, say 2/3 of the money comes from the NRIs in America. Mostly business people, some corporate employees, and people at every level, every profession. We have a pool of 20,000 donors who give the money. Plus we have some global, large corporation foundations who give the money. Challenge to get the audience to listen to our work, to share our work. Because most of the time when there is a talk of charity, a lot of people, they shy away, they don't come. So we have to rely on some Bollywood celebrities or some high visibility people to draw the crowd. And those opportunities are very expensive because Bollywood celebrities don't come without money. Our main goal, actually, teaching children in a country is not a job of a non-profit. Ultimately, government has to do it. But we just cannot blame the government all the time or parents all the time. We have some role as a civil society. So our role is to demonstrate that children who go to government schools or any school, they are able to learn by showing some models. So we can reform education system by catalysis. So we see our role as a catalyst. So like India has 200 million children who need help like this. We don't have to do to all 200 million. Let's see if we can do 10 million and show that this is possible. Then I think community schools, government system, they will all see the value of our work. Actually, we don't have any problem. Our work is very transparent. Our focus is mainly in helping children, regardless of race, religion. We want to make sure that every child who needs help, who goes to government school needs help, we want to help them. And we cannot reach to every child, but we want to show the models. So ultimately we can help government. So we are actually working with the government. No, we don't. Because we have had no problems so far. Our work is applauded by the global the governments. There are delegations coming from other countries to see our work, and they want to see what is a good model to take it to other countries. So we have many universities. They send their graduate students who study economics to look at our work. Fantastic. I tell you, India is in a very fast track.
How do you say that?
Because when I visit, I see infrastructure is getting better. But most importantly the mindset. The people, ये नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा ही हो रहेगा, that mindset is gone. Now people have a higher aspirations and they want to rise. And their aspirations is going to drive India. One is a proactive policy of Modi ji. That he has made a huge difference in India. ये हो सकता है. सबका साथ, सबका विकास is a must. Fantastic. He has got a good vision, good roadmap. Implementation is going to be tough. We have seen in our own experience. Because the traditions which have been ingrained so deeply, you cannot overcome overnight. Until you focus on implementation at grassroots level, deliver the results, demand performance in the school. Okay, just I give misal ke taur pe, give you an example. You go to a restaurant, you order food. If you don't get food after 2 hours, are you going to be upset? Yes. Well, we send our children to school for 4 years. At the end of the 4 years, if they cannot write their name, something is seriously wrong. Very seriously wrong. You have to demand the performance. You cannot blame the teachers. You have to say is there something wrong with our system that needs to be done differently. And I think government is looking at very seriously now. Now, I think something will change. And I hope that we don't have to exist. We don't want Pratham, really. I rather teach Kathak than teaching children how to read. Because that is the job of the government, job of the people of India, of the parents, the schools. They have to perform. I don't know if it will happen in 5 years, but I hope it does. Because man, I play Bansuri. I rather teach Bansuri than a child how to read. Because that is such an elementary, basic stuff. If a child cannot read, what is the difference between an animal and a child? You tell me. But unfortunately, even as late as last year, I was in India. I've tested children in school. They cannot write their own names in 3rd grade, 4th grade. In Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, they don't know how old they are. I asked them their birthday. They cannot answer questions in Hindi.